Live from the Ali Gymnasium on the campus of Nevada Union High School. Touchdown Production, celebrating 11 years of local high school sports television, is proud to present the Miners' Road to the Playoffs. Tonight, as NU battles for its playoff life on senior night, here your Nevada Union Miners take on the first place and undefeated Rocklin Thunder. All the Miners need now is a win to help with their playoff run. So stay tuned, because we've got NU versus Rocklin coming up next, right here on your NorCal Game of the Week. Well, the Nevada Union Miners enjoy the home court advantage one final time at Ali Gymnasium as they conclude their home schedule and honor the senior class of 2008 in a must-win game against the league-leading Rocklin Thunder. Good evening, basketball fans, wherever you are across our Foothill network of stations. I'm Marty Mortensen, along with Paul Brown, bringing you all this action here tonight. Our producer and director for tonight's game is in the Commander 2 will be Gilbert Dominguez, and of course the rest of the Touchdown Production sports team is on hand as we wrap up the home schedule for these NU Miners. But first, as is our tradition here on the Game of the Week, we begin with bonus coverage of the JV game between NU and the Rocklin Thunder, and we are just about to begin the fourth quarter with the score tied at 38 for NU and Rocklin with 38. And here with the play-by-play call is Paul Brown.
Thanks, Marty. Good to have you here next to my side. We're really enjoying a very, very good JV game tonight. Rocklin has never led the game by more than 2 to 4 points all game long. It has been back and forth. We're seeing some excellent JV players, and I think we're in for a treat for this final quarter.
If the NU could make their free throws. There they are. There it is right there. Rocklin with 14 to 13 here in this third period. It's gone back and forth. Now Nevada Union goes ahead.
That was Peter McDonald at the line, number 5, a very good player for NU. Both teams have been pressing. Rocklin has been full court pressing most of the game. That's Sora in for a quick move, and he drives the lane and is fouled. Will go to the line for an extra. Sora, a very quick point guard for Rocklin. He has enjoyed that driving lane the whole game and represents a number of the Rocklin points. He'll go to the line to shoot for a third point and gets it.
He's Mr. Automatic. He's drained several three-pointers tonight.
This is a long pass down, and NU's got a chance for a quick score. And just off the rim, another shot, and they score. That is the way that NU has been beating the press with the long throws all night.
41-41, big 2 points there by McDonald.
Quick line and a block. Rocklin will retain possession.
Let's take a look at that. There's that shot going baseline. Takes it up, doesn't get fouled, but just too hard off the glass, but then gets his own rebound and then follows it up with that nice 2-point jump shot, and then it's 41-41.
Back to live action. Both teams in a strong zone. Back over to McDonald, quick jump shot, and good.
Left-handed shot, 2 points. Excellent jump shot from 15 feet. Ooh, that could have been a travel call right there, Paul.
Sora will set it up front. And then again drives the hole, looking for a quick one, and gets another one.
Fouled again on that drive. Boy, is he quick.
Boy, he really is, and he finds that lane quickly and takes advantage of it. So he will again go to the line to try to make a third point on that play.
2 times in a row, NU's been burned by that same drive by the same player, and Nevada Union coach Latimer is not real happy right now. Look at this guy, man. He's got a touch, doesn't he?
NU breaking the press easily all the way down the floor, coast to coast, decides to come out with it. That's Beer Temple. He'll set it up. Beer Temple, the long shot for two. Off the rim. A second shot. A third and a foul under the basket. Peter McDonald, the tallest man on the floor.
I'll say one thing, Paul. Nevada Union with this JV squad, they're going to have a nice varsity run next year. They've got some good players out there.
There is a number of excellent players, maybe even one or two that could have made the team this year. First shot is off the front rim.
McDonald's going to have to work on his free throws. That's about the fourth one he's missed so far since I've been here. So.
He needs to get a little smoother with that.
Yeah.
Let's see if he does it this time. He's got a high arcing shot, and he scores that one. 44-44. Less than 6 seconds left. Sora pushes the ball. The quick shot, and they'll get a fight. He's going to get bailed out.
There's a foul called.
That was a silly foul, Marty.
Yeah, right.
Number 20, Larry Frank, will go to the line and shoot two, where if in all likelihood they just let him shoot, it probably would have not gone in. It was a forced shot.
Well, that was the referee, Big O Orhan, my golfing buddy from the Ridge, has called that foul, and so going to the line now to shoot two is going to be Frank, huh?
It's Larry Frank. He gets to stand by himself and shoot a couple while the quarter passes and the rest of the team sits.
There's Orhan right there. He goes by the Big O, and the Big M gives him the Big O. There he is. This is his first year of refereeing, and it looks pretty good out there.
So, Marty, we've got a close game here for the JVs. There's a lot of fans already in the house here to enjoy what will be an excellent varsity game as well. Always good to come to the NU gym here, to Ali Gymnasium. Beautiful facility. Both teams.
There's a good shot of the Minor Maniacs. And I think what I'm going to do is going to go over there and sit and do the game from there with them.
It looks like a fun place to be.
They are wild over there.
The band is in the house, so we'll have them to our right.
Good crowd tonight.
Coach Latimer is talking to his team. And like you said earlier, Marty, he's really not happy to see him shake his head as he's sitting back down.
He's a very animated coach. Boy, I tell you, you make a mistake and he's signaling his player over to give him the old what for.
And somebody's going to probably take his place too.
That's right.
But he gets the job done. He's an excellent coach. Rocklin will start with the ball. Up front again is Sora, and I think in desperation to stop him, they push off. That is the fifth team foul on this JV minor team. We're in the fourth quarter. Bonus coverage here. NorCal Game of the Week. Quick shot underneath. Rocklin scores on a good inbounds pass. Back door was left open, and there he was, resulting in 2 points for Rocklin.
This is the biggest lead so far we've seen between these two squads all night. 4 points.
Here Temple setting it up to Wolf. Over to McDonald, taking a look. Trying to work it in. He'll go for the three.
Oh,
off the front rim. Hard break, and it will be rebounded by Rocklin. Somebody better front Soro. He'll go down the tube.
And when he's not driving the lane, he is shooting it from 3 points range. Oh, off his foot.
Off his foot. That'll be a turnover for Rocklin.
Boy, Nevada Union dodged the bullet right there.
Nevada Union seems to have more energy right now, and the momentum is in their favor, in my estimation. Looking inside, there's nothing. Here Temple out in front. A quick shot by McDonald.
Nice.
Oh, great move. Turnaround jump shot by McDonald.
Boy, he's on fire underneath that rim. Nice fadeaway jumper.
So we're looking for something again. Penetrates off the foot and quick shot. That was Sorensen. A long bomb. A long bomb. Andrew Hunter doesn't call it, but goes off the glass for a three-pointer.
Now it's a 5-point lead, 51-46. Nevada Union's having a hard time getting it inside.
They're looking out in front. They're trying to find some way to penetrate this Rocklin zone. Pretty soon, that good shot inside. It's McDonald again, off the rim. Rebounded quickly by...
Look at that. Nice move.
Very nice move.
Peterson.
That's Peterson, number 4. Quickly down the court.
Well, that could have been goaltending right there.
Peterson gets way up off the basket. To deflect that shot. Wolf.
Oh, nice.
A running jump shot.
15-footer.
Wow, this JV team is impressive. Both teams have excellent players.
Well, Rocklin varsity is undefeated league play. Whoa. Nice break there for Nevada Union.
And Beer Temple will slow it down. At the direction of the coach Latimer, they're going to try to set up a play. Out in front, Wolf handles the ball to Beer Temple. Looking for Peterson underneath. Beer Temple's going to take the 3. It's off the rim. Quickly with Wolf. Back up. Off the board. No points. 2 shots. And now we'll get the ball tied up. Wolf will tie up number 32, Andrew Hunter.
Good job by Jordan Smith under that basket. They had 3-on-1. The Rocklin player probably should have called a timeout because he was being triple teamed.
Now we've got time on the floor while we have a substitute coming back in the game for NU will be Austin Strott.
Now watch this. Doesn't go, and then another one doesn't go. And now watch, they triple team him.
And then Wolf comes underneath and ties him up. Yep.
That'd have been a good time to call a timeout, but didn't think ahead quick enough.
Wolf and Bear Temple. And a quick shot underneath. It could have been a foul, but no whistle. And there's finally the whistle. That's Austin Strout. I guess it's Strout.
S-T-R-A-U-T, Strout.
Austin Strout doing a good job under the boards, cleaning up the mess and getting the extra shot and drawing the foul.
There's a good shot, Austin. He goes to the line to shoot 2.
First one is off the side. Here's your replay, Marty.
Now watch this shot. He could have been fouled, call right there, but then they try to tip it in, doesn't go. Gets it back and then goes up, waited for everybody to come down, and under the basket he was off balance, but he was hit. And they tie it up now, 51-51.
Both teams are giving it their all. 4 minutes and 42 seconds left in this JV game, this bonus coverage here. Paul Brown with Marty Mortensen, proud to bring you the excellent JV basketball game. Rocklin Thunder against the NU Miners. Looking for some help. Number 23, that would be Kyle Trout, travels. And NU will take over.
And one thing to point out, Paul, is that Rocklin's really in trouble here on the foul. They've got 10 fouls and Nevada Union 6, so they're in Nevada Union's in the double bonus here.
So it would be a smart move for them to drive the basket and see if they can get to the line. Clock running down, 14 seconds left. Beer Temple, a quick shot off the rim. Not a good shot. And it is finally cleared out to Smith. Smith.
Oh, look at that.
This guy is a great
quick.
player. That's Sora again, driving the hole and picking up another foul.
33 for
Actually,
the Thunder.
It'll be a
Sorensen.
It'll be a foul on Sorensen, so they will shoot one-on-one. Like you said, Marty.
No, they're in the bonus, so they'll get 2 shots here. Yeah, it's they're in trouble, and there now a timeout's called by Rocklin.
Yeah, so even an incidental foul like that under the basket will result in 2 shots, and you can bet that Coach Latimer is going to take advantage of that every chance he gets.
There's a good shot of the Rocklin bench. As
we see the Rocklin cheerleading team.
There's Coach Latimer with his boys down on the trying to diagnose the play here. Or diagram the play. I should say, they don't want to be diagnosing it. And I've always wondered, that's like trying to draw up a play like you do in the schoolyard, right? Okay, you're going to go long, and you wouldn't think at this late in the season you'd be diagramming plays unless it's something very unique.
Well, you know, this Rocklin team has some real guns on it, and they've got to figure out a way to stop Sora from driving, because that is their most potent scoring weapon right now.
And he is quick. He turns that corner and just drives into the paint. And he's really active. That's the first time he's missed on that layup. That young man has got some speed. Not very tall, but boy, I tell you, he's
got some wheels.
He does, and he's got an accurate shooting ability, because he's drained about 3 3-pointers in addition to those driving layup shots. So this is where Nevada Union has got to start making these free throws, because they've missed several of them. And nothing but net on that one.
At the line, number 2 is Jordan Smith. He drains the first one. There's Jordan. If they can make their free throws right now, they'll be in the driver's seat. Sora will set it up.
Look at that.
Looking for something. Nothing there. They'll go back out in front. It's tied up. Now it's turned over. NU will have a chance at a quick one.
Oh, there's a charge.
And it will be a charge. It'll go back the other way to Rocklin.
Yeah, he was set.
Alex Peterson, a little bit too anxious.
But Shores, he got set and just stayed right there. And
good play by Shores.
Yeah.
Sora to the left.
This kid's a ball handler.
Looking for something. Nothing there. Out to Smith. Off the rim and tip back in. Great tip back. That was Sorensen. Tiger Sorensen. If they did nothing right, they named him well. Quickly bringing up the ball. That's Wolf. He'll set it up. Trying to find some way to penetrate this tough Rocklin zone. Wolf looks inside. Back over quickly. Inside to Peterson. And now a long three-point shot.
Three-point shot.
Three-point shot. Jordan Smith brings the Miners to a 2-point lead. Sorensen going to go right back at him. It's off the front rim. And we'll see the Miners slow it down here with 2 minutes and 19 seconds left and a 2-point lead. They will work this ball. Wolf back over to Beer Temple. There's Smith again. Off the rim this time. Quickly, Wolf rebounds the ball and tries to pass to Smith underneath, and it's going to be off the backboard and out of bounds. Tough break.
I think that was supposed to be one of those alley-oop passes to him. Let's take a look at it. Now watch this. Get it across. It'll take it this is the two.
This is the long three-pointer, I believe.
But they didn't give him 3 points. Oh, Gary Feisey's nephew. All right.
Off. The live action again. Wolf pushing the ball to Beer Temple. A quick jump shot. Off the rim, and again, NU unable to score. They're about ready to get a foul, and they do. A foul is called.
They'll go in to shoot 1-and-1.
Now that would be the 8th team foul on the Miners. And as the Rocklin Thunder coach adamantly yells to the official that it is a one-on-one situation.
Right. Orhan signaled that it was going to be inbound down at the other end, but then looked up at the fouls on the tote board in number 8, and that's 1-1.
Foul by Peterson. He comes out of the game. Austin Strout will go back in. Off the rim, and there will be no points. Beer Temple and Wolf will set it up front. Wolf looking inside. They will take their time. Again, there's Smith on the side to Wolf. 14 seconds on the shot clock. They'll take their time again, looking for a good, clean shot. Wolf loses the ball. Down to 3 seconds. They need to force something up here. There's Beer Temple. It's off the glass and rallied up by Wolf. He'll take a quickie. Off the run again. McDonald, nothing underneath.
There's a foul call. There goes the line to shoot two. Boy, can you believe all that work underneath that basket?
Unbelievable. And they're getting these rebounds. It's just killing the efforts by the Rocklin Thunder. They can't seem to get a rebound to save their life. That foul was by Tiger Sorensen, and it will send Austin Strout to the line. He'll get a couple.
Coach Latimer using a little body English on the sideline, watching that shot go in.
It's a 3-point lead with 56 seconds left in this ball game. This is an excellent JV ball game. We're seeing good players, and the future of both the Rocklin Thunder and the NU Miners.
Well, if you want to put the ball into somebody's hand for a three-pointer, this is the guy you want to have.
That's what they need. It's coming down to it. Strout looks, nothing there.
Oh, he thought about a three, didn't take it.
That's Frank. He's going to go to the left. They need a three-point shot, and there they got it right there. In and out. And NU gets a rebound. Looking down court, they're all by themselves. They're going to foul. NU in the driver's seat now, Marty.
Certainly are. They had a big rebound right there. 22 seconds left to go in this ball game. 3-point lead. They can just about ice it up right here. Beer Temple will go to the line to shoot two. And if he can sink both of these, that'll just about do it.
That'll be the nail in the coffin, you would think, but there's still a lot of time left, and both teams have great outside shooters. There's the first one. He makes it.
Well, it's a 4-point game. Timeout being called. They're going to try to ice him. I don't think you're going to ice Beer Temple.
He seems to be pretty sure of himself at the free throw line. Rocklin coach now trying to draw himself up a 4-point play, making sure his players understand exactly what to do if they get a rebound or if they do make the free throw.
Yeah, I was surprised that they ran so much time off that clock down there. They got the ball with about 56 seconds left. They just ran way too much time off. And if you don't get any points out of that, you've really hurt yourself.
I'm sure that wasn't the design play. The coach probably said, let's get a good, clean three-point shot. And they did. The shot was off the rim, but
you got to hand it to the Nevada Union defense. They kept him out. Couldn't get it in. There's a shot at Tom Fitzsimmons, KNCO.
Good to see Tom here tonight doing the game.
He's got the bird's eye nest view from way up top, almost at the roof.
So Beer Temple goes to the line for the second of two free throws. The Miners leading 57-53, 23.2 seconds left. Big free throw for Beer Temple. And it's up, off the front rim. There's a scramble for the ball. And NU gets it right back. Another rebound, they're scrambled, and there will be a travel, giving the ball to Rocklin.
with 16 seconds. Boy, that was a heartbreaker. Got a 4-point lead, so they don't have to get 3.
Sora hustling the ball down the court. He's going to think about 3 right now. They got to have 1. They can't get 2. They don't have time to be moving the ball around much. They're looking for a shot. Good defense by NU. 5 seconds left in the game. They got to get a shot off, and there it is. Long shot way off the rim, and that's it.
There's your ball game. 57-53, your final score. There it is. NU JV on top, beating the Rocklin Thunder.
Big win for the Miners JV team. You can see the elation in there. Everybody giving each other high fives as the two teams greet each other. And I'll tell you, Marty, if we see a varsity game that's as good as this one, we're going to be in for a real treat.
There's some good basketball players on both of these teams. Well, the excitement now drops down a little bit as we saw a very exciting ball game. Nice job by Paul Brown, giving us this bonus coverage on your NorCal Game of the Week. There's your final line score, 57-53. There's the band, and we're about ready to tip it off for this exciting varsity game, and it's a must-win situation for Nevada Union if they want to stay and into the playoff run.
As I understand it, Marty, basically Nevada Union has to run the table.
Yep.
They need every single game from this point out if they're going to make the playoffs. Their power ranking is number 17, and they can ill afford any kind of a loss from here on out. So there will be a sense of urgency in the gym tonight for NU.
There is a shot of the crowd here tonight. Is the crowd still coming into the gymnasium? 57-53, exciting JV game, and we'll be ready for both teams to come on the court as Nevada Union's band strikes up the fight song and trying to get this crowd charged up as the Miner Maniacs are in the stands with their shirts on. Cheering
now, if you remember, Marty, last year at this time in this gymnasium, the Rocklin Thunder came in here undefeated, and they were taken out in a wonderful 3-point basketball game by the Miners, which may have been the highlight of the Miners season last year. And you can bet that they remember.
And I think it's payback, but this Rocklin Thunder team is undefeated, and it's going to be a tough chore tonight, I think, for Nevada Union, as they've you can look at the size of these young men coming on the court for Rocklin. You can see why they are undefeated so far in this season.
I mean, you're right. Look at the size of them. They also have, I might mention now while we have a moment, they have the league scoring leader in Brendan Lane, who is averaging 19.8 points a game.
And he's only a junior, 6'10".
Isn't that something?
Oh, man.
I'll tell you, you got somebody like that that's a junior, you're smiling if you're the coach.
And especially when you're going to get him back for next season. He's averaging 20 points a game as a junior.
Yeah, you can pretty much bet that you're going to have your job back.
I think he'll be starting next year also, do you think? Because I didn't see anybody on the JV squad that was that tall in the earlier game.
In comparison, when we're looking at the NU Miners, they only have one player that is in double figures, and that is Greg Blaney. He's got 12.3 scoring average this year, and he's got several players that complement him in the 9 and 8 points a game range, but I think we're going to see a real show tonight by Brendan Lane.
And we also got to point out, too, that this is senior night tonight.
That's right.
And last home game of the season for the Miners as the 2008 season comes to a close.
And here comes the music.
Here comes the Miners. So as both of these teams continue to warm up, we'll take our first break of the evening, and when we come back, we'll visit with Coach Jeff Dulles, and we'll get ready for senior night celebration before the tip-off of tonight's basketball game, we will remind you that this exclusive coverage of NU minor basketball is being underwritten this evening by Hanson Brothers Enterprises. Hanson Brothers knows the requirements for a beautiful home. And all begins with a good foundation. Hanson Brothers specializes in site preparation with the placement of underground utilities and septic systems. Then you can add your drainage, driveway paving, and concrete work, and finally finish it off with topsoils and garden enhancement. It's all at Hanson Brothers Construction, HPE Rentals, and Hanson Brothers in Colfax, where no project is too small.
And by Soft Answers, Dallas With Home is your local computer genius and specializes in computer software management, design, and consultation. That's why Dallas and Soft Answers is the best friend your computer system ever had. Dallas is the one to call for all those hard-to-solve computer problems. So make your computer system your friend again with help from Dallas With Home and Soft Answers, a proud supporter of NU Sports.
And by Hills Flat Lumber Company. It's time to get building with the help of DeWalt Power Tools and the pros at Hills Flat. Start with the 18-volt cordless X-Drive drill and driver. With its 25-position variable torque control clutch, this baby can deliver up to 300 inches per pound of torque. Or how about the 1/4 sheet palm grip sander? It has sealed ball bearing construction, is counterbalanced, and low vibration design. It's all at Hills Flat Lumber in Colfax and Grass Valley. Shop with a pro shop at Hills Flat Lumber Company.
And by Spencer Construction. Spencer Construction is the area's best resource for new home building, room additions, and remodels. At Spencer Construction, you'll find a team of dedicated craftsmen with years of experience, ready, willing, and able to do whatever it takes to complete your project on time and under budget. And Scott Spencer is also proud to once again donate his time as this year's NU Minor Basketball Boosters Club president, raising money for both NU basketball programs and all other NU sports. That's Spencer Construction.
And by Touchdown Productions, celebrating a decade plus one of bringing you only the best in local sports television. This is Marty Mortensen along with Paul Brown saying thank you for joining us all across our Foothill network of stations, including the new Suddenlink channel in Bear 16 in Bear River, Alta Sierra, Colfax, Meadow Vista, and Weimar. If you've been watching us on Channel 23, be sure to tell all your friends that the Game of the Week has now moved to the new Suddenlink Channel 16, along with all this great programming on NCTV. So remember, in the South County, it's now Suddenlink Channel 16, your new home for the NorCal Game of the Week. And now let's go down to Gil Dominguez and Coach Dulles down on the center court. Gil, take it away.
Thanks a lot, guys. Down here with Jeff Dulles. And Jeff, big game in the house tonight. Rocklin undefeated coming in. Last year they came in undefeated, and you guys took care of them.
Yeah. Somebody asked me earlier if I thought we needed another miracle. We don't need a miracle tonight. We just need to play well. If we play well, we can compete with the Rocklins of the world.
Now, you guys are coming off a tough loss at Del Oro last week.
Yes, that was a tough one. We got off to a slow start, didn't match their intensity, and it was over before halftime.
And that's not a good thing when it's over before halftime.
Not for us, it wasn't. Maybe our worst, well, without a doubt, the worst half of basketball we played this year. So our kids are tired, flu's going around, our kids have missed a lot of school recently. So, you know, we're going to get past that tonight.
You know, as a coach, you're a veteran coach. You look at things like that and seasons the way it's going right now. How do you keep it all in perspective?
Well, I see these kids every day. This is the benefit and the beauty of being an on-campus coach. I know these kids more than just as athletes or basketball players. They're in my class. They're They're taking a full load of classes. I see them as students. I have the benefit of working with them every single day in a variety of different modalities. And so, you know, this is one facet of their life, and it's a very important facet of their life, of my life, but it doesn't define any of us, whether we're league champions or we're cellar dwellers. And we've done everything since I've been here. But the kids for the most part, have a great perspective. And, sometimes we lose perspective, but by the next day, we're okay.
Now tonight, senior night, always tough to say goodbye to the guys that have been with you for a long time.
Yeah, the 3 young men that are going to be on Allies hardwood for the last time tonight in front of a group like this are really special. They've worked very hard. They've been very impressive in terms of their classroom. They've either been fine students for 4 years, or they've improved through the course of those 4 years, and they're better students today than they were when they first got here. They're willing to help out in the community. They're pals for our PALS program. They work with Link Crew. They do a myriad other things that make them just such great young men. Really proud of them.
Well, listen, congratulations on your season and coaching the kids all year, and good luck tonight against the #1 Rocklin Thunder.
Thank you very much.
All right. So let's now throw it back to you guys. Thank that final set of mentions and get ready for the senior night celebrations right here at the Ali Gymnasium. Guys, back to you.
Thanks a lot, Gil. Nice job, as always. And we'd like to tell you that this NorCal Game of the Week is being underwritten this evening by Statewide Homes. Every family deserves to have a home of their own, and Statewide Homes is leading the way in our community for quality, affordable homes. As the only dealer of Fleetwood homes in Nevada County, they are manufactured home specialists. Their Grass Valley office is on Sutton Way, just up from Long's Drugs, where you'll find Scott and Sherry Murray, along with Jerry and Pat Hanaway, to guide you through the entire buying process at Statewide Homes.
And by Grass Valley Glass, there is no need to let the winter chill drive up your heating costs when Grass Valley Glass is ready to come out to your home and give you a complete home inspection and analyze your window needs. Grass Valley Glass offers the complete line of energy-efficient windows from Milgard that carry a full lifetime warranty, and they can install them for you before the winter turns cold. Shauna, Marty, and NU football coach Chris Sawin specialize in everything glass and love to support NU minor sports. That's Grass Valley Glass.
A to Z Hardware, A to Z Garden Center. There is a lot going on at A to Z Hardware. Of course, Dan Wheat and Dan Jr. are always there to help you. But now you can shop online at A2ZSupply.com. A to Z has teamed up with the Ace Hardware to bring you the best in quality and selection with thousands of products for you. They specialize in PVC fittings, from building PVC pipe structures like greenhouses, furniture, cold frame, shelving, and more. It's all at A to Z Ace Hardware and A to Z Garden Center.
And by our friends at Francis Cinto and Graziano LLP. Francis Cinto and Graziano have a new location in Auburn to better serve your accounting needs. But no matter which location you choose, Grass Valley or Auburn, you can trust Greg Francis, Dave Cinto, and George Graziano to help you grow your business. That's because they're CPAs and business consultants all rolled into one. Tax time is here again, so be sure to make that appointment to see Greg, Dave, and George as soon as you can. That's Francis Cinto and Graziano, where they have an eye on your future.
And by Touchdown Productions, celebrating our 11th season of local sports television. This is Marty Mortensen alongside with Paul Brown tonight, saying thank you for making us the #1 television show across our entire Foothill network of stations in Auburn, Bear River, Meadow Vista, Colfax, Grass Valley, Nevada City, and coming soon to Sierra College TV throughout the Rocklin and Roseville area.
You got that right, Marty, and I'll tell you what else you got right. We're going to see a basketball game tonight, and I'm looking forward to a good one.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. Packed house tonight. The band's playing. And there's your Minor Maniacs as they've come here to
Pack this stadium.
boy, they're going to rock it tonight. And I had to take my jacket off. It's getting kind of warm in here tonight.
Well, when you get this many people in a small area, you can bet that things are going to heat up, especially when the game starts.
Well, we've got senior night tonight. And we also will be awarding the the Touchdown Productions Player of the Game with a trophy from Comby Trophy and Awards down in the Lake of the Pines area. So we'll be sure to keep an eye out, and maybe the fans can watch this game and see who they think is going to be the player of the game.
There's Coach Jeff Dellis, and he's got roses in his hands. He's handing them to the seniors.
And the seniors will have their parents introduced, and then they'll present, each boy will present the rose to the mother, and they'll be all set.
You know, this is a relatively new tradition, this senior night, and I think it's really, really nice. I mean, the parents make such a sacrifice all year.
Exactly.
I mean, the entire career. It could be going on for 10 years playing basketball. And this is where the parent has a chance to be recognized by the crowd and by his son. I think it's a wonderful tradition, and we're going to see it tonight.
Tonight's contest features a visiting Thunder.
So we've got the introduction of the players, but I think first they're going to do the senior night first, I believe. There's a good shot of the NU bench.
That's Kevin Nelson, the assistant coach.
Nick Cancilla, 6'3", 175-pound senior,
giving his mom a hug. This is good stuff.
Yeah, they come over and give the coach a big hug. Well, Blaney and his parents get introduced. Greg Blaney, 6'6", 195-pound senior.
He is the top scorer for the Miners this year and has been in this program for 4 years.
So Zach Spencer is going to present his mom with a rose. Gets a big hug from his dad. Well, that's a good news is that the Nevada Union varsity is only losing 3 seniors. And they've got, what we saw in that JV game, they've got some good players coming up.
You can bet on it. It's we saw a couple of players tonight that I'm sure will start next season, Marty. It'll be fun to see how they progress early on next year.
There's a good shot. Zach. Well, that was Greg.
And here's the lineup of all the seniors that are graduating. Just the 3 of them and their parents.
Zach Spencer.
And they get a big hand from the crowd.
Greg Blaney and Nick Cancilla.
All of them, the seniors, will be playing for their last time here in front of this crowd.
Well, we'll rise now for our singing of our national anthem. Nice rendition there. They went kind of fast. They looked like they were going to maybe heading for a date or something as fast as they sang that. Compared to that young lady that sang the Super Bowl national anthem, she ran that thing on for 5 minutes. So here we go for the introduction of the starting lineups tonight. Rocklin comes in here with 17 players on their roster.
And from the looks of the scoring averages, Marty, it looks like they play a great many of them. Almost every player has at least 3 or 4 points per game, so that would tell me that they get ahead in games and have a chance to play some of their bench.
First, from the visiting Thunder from Rocklin High School.
This is a tall team. This team is impressive just to look at them without even having them on the floor.
Jackson Cummings is introduced. 5'8", 160-pound sophomore.
There's big Brendan Lane.
Brendan Lane, the big point leader. Look at the size of that kid. Derek Faulkner. Pat Stover. Chris Garrison, number 44, senior.
Head coach for the Thunder, Steve Taylor, assisted by
Steve Taylor, the head coach.
Mark Angel and Tom Hall.
Tom Hall and Mark Angel, the assistant coaches. Now for the introduction of the Nevada Union Miners, coached by Jeff Willis and Kevin Nelson.
As the lights go out and the flashlights come out.
.00 Mark Hopkinson. John Wivholm gets introduced.
John will be back next year.
6'3", senior number 10,
Nick Cancilla, 6'3".
6'6", senior number 24,
Greg Blaney. Jack Spencer. There's the starting lineups as we're about ready for the tip-off here for a must-win game by the NU Miners. So they're going to have to put their A game together tonight.
It'll be interesting to see, Marty, what Jeff Dellis does with Brendan Lane. You can see as we face off for the jump ball, the height advantage that Lane has.
There we go for the tip-off. And I guess who beat
Greg Blaney just took him out.
It sure did.
Out-jumped him.
All right, here we go. Nevada Union moves the ball around. Possible three, but Wivholm doesn't take it. Stops. Now he puts it up off the glass, and there's the first two-pointer of the game for John Wivholm. So now Rocklin comes up to court.
The Miners in a man-to-man defense.
Now we've got Hopkinson guarding Cummings. Cummings tries to set up a play. Gets it on over to Faulkner. Inside feed, turn around, one-handed, doesn't go. Rebounded in there by Cancilla. Oh, good crossover. Nice low inside feed. And good pass. And 2 points by Spencer.
Great feed under the basket. Great court awareness by number 33, Carl Cannon.
There's a possible three going up off the iron. Doesn't go, but rebounded in there by Garrison. As a
Here it is. It's Zach Spencer under the basket. Watch this. Marty, first they break the press, and then he dishes off to Zach, who gets the basket. He could have easily gotten a foul, too.
Now that Whiffham will bring it up. 4-0 your score here very early in this first period. There's a three-pointer up and off the iron. Rebounded in there, and a foul's going to be called. Coming down with the ball is Brendan Lane, and foul will be called on Cancilla.
Actually, it'll be on Zach Spencer underneath. He's battling underneath with...
Oh, they did change that to...
yeah.
Okay.
He's underneath with Brendan Lane.
All right, now on the drive, Faulkner, and it's going to be knocked out of bounds.
Zach Spencer is one-man show right now. He's doing it all.
Now they'll inbound. That's Cummings. Off in the corner, being guarded in there by Blaney. Now they'll have to get it out and start all over again. Garrison now stolen away. 2-on-1. And he gets tipped as he heads for the... That was a nice play in there by Pat Stover.
Yeah, quick reflexes by Stover coming up from behind and batting the ball away before he can get the layup off. Saved 2 points.
Inside, down low, and he's going to get fouled going to the line to shoot two. Will be Lane.
Here's that last play.
Now watch
from behind. He bats it away, and Zach hits the ball inadvertently before it goes out of bounds, creating the turnover.
That was Blaney. Just couldn't handle it. He was heading for the hoop. So going to the line to shoot two now will be Lane. 6'10" center, 200-pound junior.
Coach Jeff Dellis is talking to Spencer. He's got 2 quick fouls, and they're going to opt to sit him down. It's so early in the first quarter, and they need him underneath there to cover Brendan Lane.
So Lane will shoot the second free throw. Got a nice touch, doesn't he?
Very nice. I mean, he's got a squared away shot.
So full court press, 4-2 in favor of Nevada Union.
It's a zone press.
Now bringing the ball up as Hopkinson gets it on over to Whiffham. Whiffham now tries to get by Cummings, can't do it. Then he stops, gets it over in the corner to Hopkinson for three, and he's got it. Nothing but net for Mark Hopkinson.
Hopkinson squaring the basket and finding the three-point shot, giving the Miners a 7-2 lead.
Oh, nice. What a nice feed off of that. Driving to the... And now there's going to be no shot. It's going to be foul before.
They're not going to give him the basket. Oh, here's the replay. Whiffham off to the side. Over to Mark Hopkinson, and isn't that a pretty thing? Nothing
nice
but nylon. Bang!
All right. So Lane comes up with 2 more points. So once again, the full court press. They've been able to break it so far. Now it goes all the way across court to Hopkinson. He'll get it on over to Blaney. Blaney drives in, can't get it. And it's going to be a jump ball.
And possession will go back over to Rocklin.
7-4 your score. 4:57 left to go in this first period. Rocklin on the move now. Zone defense. Now they get it inside to Lane. There's a three-pointer. Doesn't go, but then they save it. Look at that drive to the basket by Pat Stover.
Beautiful right-handed move to the basket. Stover knew what he wanted to do the moment he got that ball.
So once again, full court press. That seems there's a bread and butter play to Hopkinson over to Blaney. There's a three-pointer. Doesn't go, off the iron, rebounded by Lane. Lane will get it down court to Cummings. Cummings drives, in. It's blocked, but they're going to call a foul on Greg Blaney.
Here's a replay of that Rocklin basket underneath. The long shot, and then the gathering up of the rebound, and watch this nice little move to the basket, kissing off the glass.
Nice touch.
Very nice touch by Pat Stover.
And that one is good by Cummings. That's his first point of the game. A couple subs coming in for Rocklin. Hampton and Moss. He gets both of them. First lead of the night for the Rocklin Thunder.
The Miners are staying right with them, Marty. This is a very excellent basketball game. Rocklin insists on staying with this full court zone press, and now it does result in a turnover.
He went into the stands. Good hustle in there by Cancilla, but he can't save it. And that full court press caused that turnover. Now Cummings drives, stops, gets it back out now to Moss. Long pass cross court. Garrison inside baseline, dishes it back out. Nice ball handling. Doesn't, and it's saved in there. Look at this.
Oh, there's a foul. Looks like on number 2, they're going to call another foul on
block. John Wivholm.
Wivholm. I didn't see it.
I didn't either.
All I saw was number 33, Carl Cannon, just streak by, heading for the basket. I beg your pardon, that was Jackson Cummings.
He's 4 for 4 on the free throws. Nice touch with another full court press again. In the game is Kendall. Cancilla bring it up court. Uh-oh. Almost stolen away. Still haven't got it across court. Now they do, and it didn't make it across court in the proper amount of time, and it'll be a turnover.
Wow, that seemed like a quick clock to me, Marty. But they said they didn't make the 10-second cross court. Rocklin leading by 3.
Now they work it to the outside. Good defense by Nevada Union. Can't get inside. There's a three-pointer going up off the iron, and it's going to be Nevada Union ball.
Good job, Daniel.
3:14, 10-7. Another full court press. What happened here?
There's a foul. It'll be on Rocklin.
Looks like it's going to go on Zach Moss. This Rocklin team's got a lot of depth.
Yeah, they do.
17 players. They all look pretty good so far that we've seen. Now inbounding, another full court press. Blaney gets it back over to Kendall. Takes it. Now they can break it to Cancilla. Drives in, and they're going to. Was that on Lane?
I believe it was on Brennan Lane. The one thing about a full court zone press, Marty, is that if you break it quickly, there usually is an opportunity on the offensive end. Usually you have numbers in the offensive end if you can break the press. And that's what happened on that particular occasion. Now, NU needs to be able to make these free throws. If they're going to keep up with the firepower they're going to find against Rocklin, they're going to need to make their throws.
So now Cancilla will try to get one out of this. He's got it. So Nick knocks down one of the two. And the ball game, back in the game is Faulkner. There's a Stover, drives right in, can't do it, tipped in, doesn't get it, and now he gets it back. He's the dynamo underneath that basket.
That's the first time we've seen him take advantage of his height advantage. That's Brendan Lane, their big scorer.
Oh, nice drive into the basket by Blaney.
Greg Blaney powering to the basket.
12-10. There's a three-pointer going up, and nothing but net. Nice touch in there by Stover. Now it's a 5-point lead, 15-10. Uh-oh, look out. And it's gonna be white ball. Oh, that could have been a foul because Faulkner got hammered at the sideline there.
That was an errant pass to begin with. They're lucky to have gotten away with to keep the possession.
Coach Steve Taylor not happy about what he just saw. Now Blaney gets it back to Cancilla, brings it up court, and he's going to be a 24 is going to be called with a
reach-in foul.
25, Stover?
Yep, it was on Stover. And that puts 3 fouls on the board for Rocklin.
Miners with 6. So they're almost in the bonus for Rocklin. So now they'll try to set up a play. Cancilla at the top of the key tries to drive in. He does, and it gets blocked. Good block in there by Stover. 1:55 left to go. 15-10 your score. Marty Mortensen along with Paul Brown here at this must-win game for the Nevada Union Miners against this powerful Rocklin Thunder, who is undefeated in league play. Off the iron, doesn't go, but there was a push, and boy, the crowd goes wild, but no. Oh, he's looked like a travel.
Now they're going to get a foul. Okay, we're going to take a look at the block here on the other side. Now, that is what you call a volleyball spike.
Good thing the cheerleaders from Rocklin were heads up over there as they got.
They may have to bring in a new ball. That one may be lopsided.
All right, 15-10, 1:35 left as a full court press comes up again. But Nevada Union breaks it, gets it on over to Blaney. Blaney stops, gets it back to Wivholm. Wivholm drives into the paint, turn around, and couldn't get it in there. But then a putback by Pettinato.
Pettinato doing the job underneath and just basically putting a body on
a push.
Lane. Pettinato, the sophomore on the floor, the only one on the NU minor team.
So now they'll go into 1-1, and this young man going to the line, Jackson Cummings, 4 for 4. You probably don't want to send him to the line too much tonight because he's got a nice touch. There he is, Jackson Cummings gets the first one. 5 for 5. That helps, doesn't it?
Yeah, he's real squared away point guard, isn't he?
Yep.
He even looks like a point guard.
He's only a sophomore.
Yikes.
Gets them both. So
he's a sophomore? Looks like he's been shaving for the last 5 years.
Look at this drive. That'll stop that full court press. And Pettinato comes in there with a... They may think twice about that full court press. All right, driving baseline. There's a three-pointer going up and off the iron. Doesn't go. Rebounded by Lane, and he puts it back.
We're finding out how Lane is getting all of his points. He's averaging almost 20 a game, and a lot of it looks like it's coming off the rebound.
Oh, they're going to call a jump ball. Good hustle in there by Garrison. That looked like a wrestling match just got started here. Well, they're staying with that full court press, Paul.
It appears, Marty, that this is a primary part of their offense. They figure on scoring X number of points.
Oh, look at this. That'll stop that.
Right over the top.
Somebody fell asleep on that defense. 19-16, 23 seconds and counting here in this first period. Very exciting ball game. The fans are really into it tonight as they're cheering on their Miners for defense. So running the clock down now is coming, trying to get that last shot. He's gonna have to take it. He tries to drive in, can't do it. Dishes it around to Lane. Lane fadeaway jumper from 15 feet off the iron, doesn't go, and there's the end of your first period. NU and Rocklin. This game was built up as going to be a barn burner, and it's turned into that, Paul.
16-19, a three-point game. NU's got to figure that the first quarter is a win. They may be behind, But this Rocklin team blows teams out, and they're staying right with them. In fact, the score may not show it here, Marty, but energy-wise, presence-wise on the floor, I'm going to give the win for that quarter to NU.
There's Tom Fitzsimmons broadcasting this game live on KNCO.
I wonder what he's saying.
Oh, he typically talks with his hands.
Yeah.
I don't read sign language, but he's broadcasting it to the local area over KNCO, and it's fans are listening to his great broadcast. As he's Mr. Versatility, football, basketball. I mean, he does it all, and
he's a great talent. I'd love to listen to him on the radio.
I know, I do too. I think he's taught me everything he knows. Maybe. All right, now we start the second period, 19-16 your score, as Faulkner now gets cross-court pass, driving the paint, doesn't go, but they feed it inside, and it rolls around and in for Brendan Lane, I should say. Full court press again. And in the game now is Colin Lee, the freshman. There is Cancilla. Oh, there's a nice shot. Doesn't go, but rebounded in there by Stover. Cummings will bring it up.
Coach Dillis can't be complaining about that shot. If they can get that shot, they'll make half of those. Yeah, they'll make half of those.
So back in the game is Hopkinson. He has one three-pointer tonight. Now they work it. Now they get it inside. Bread and butter play. Nice feed. And it's going to be a foul called on a push by Bentonato.
That's the 8th foul on NU.
So going to the line now is Derek Faulkner to shoot two. 21-16 score. Now it's like Jeff Dulles is bringing in his big guns now.
They can't let Zach Spencer and Greg Blaney sit on the bench too long.
Bentonato comes out. Boy, Lane is just a force to be reckoned with underneath that basket. I can see why he's averaging 20 points a game. That one's good.
Well, we haven't seen him take an outside shot yet, with the exception of a free throw, and he certainly doesn't need one with the moves he's got under the basket.
So now back into the game is Blaney and Spencer. So now Wivholm gets it on over in the corner to Spencer. Back out. Hopkinson, cross-court pass, looking for three, doesn't take it. Over in the corner. Oh, nice feed underneath, but he might lose it. And does he? No. Yeah, he does. Cummings comes up with it in that scrum. Look at that. Oh, and a good defensive play by Cancilla as
there's something you don't see every day in high school basketball, Marty.
Alley-oop there.
An alley-oop, and he tried to one-hand, right-handed into a tomahawk slam. He had to have his elbow above that rim.
It was above the rim. So now he'll shoot at the free throw, and he gets it. Well, I tell you, timeout called is, man, this Rocklin team is just unbelievable. You're looking at some pretty powerful players over there on this. No wonder they haven't lost a game in league play. What's their record overall this year?
I'll have to check the stat here. I think I have it right here. Rocklin is 23-1 overall. Home games, they lost one game, and that was on the road. I wonder who that was to. I have no idea. We'll have to see if we can get that from Gil Dominguez in the crowd.
Well, it's been a week of upsets as the Placer Hillman upset Colfax, who hadn't lost a league game all year.
That must have been something.
Night.
I wish I had been at that one.
That was an exciting ball game. All right, going now to shoot the second half of the free throw and gets it is Brendan Lane.
And just like
He's got
that,
12 points already, and we're only 10 minutes into the game. Got to get it in. Good move by Cancilla. Over in the corner for three. Air ball. Barnett picks it up, gets it big down court. Look at that.
beautifully executed fast break, taking the ball off the rim and negotiating the floor like that. That is some fine team.
Falconer with the foul. Faulkner, I should say, correction. Inbounding will be Hopkinson.
Wibholm giving a little shove.
So Wibholm now tries to go baseline, can't do it, has to stop. Gets it out, gets double teamed, but then stolen away in there by Stover. Long pass, three-pointer going up, and nothing but net by Brendan Lane for three. 29-16, a big run, and there's a block, but it could have been a push. As Stover went down, a very aggressive dribbling. I think that was Spencer.
Wibholm inbounding the ball has twice now come down the court and gotten trapped underneath. He's one of the smallest players on the court, and it's like amongst a bunch of trees under there. He looking for a drive and can't get something off. At this point, I would say NU, Marty is probably better off trying to get back in the game with some threes.
Yep.
They're down 13.
All of a sudden, the Rocklin Thunder put on a big run with a couple of fast breaks, three-point shooting. They're tough. Pass in now, gets it back out to Wibholm. Hopkinson now way out in front, top of the key. 25 on the shot clock. Blaney now tries to drive in, he can't do it, and there's going to be a charge called. As Zach Moss, he did a little acting on that one. He did get run into, but he did over-exaggerated.
Award-winning that one. He went down shoulders first and drew that foul.
So Barnett brings it up to court. And now Faulconer now almost stolen away, but now Lane recovers. 11 on the shot clock, drives all the way into the. He went by two defenders.
And, that's a zone defense, and so that's just not supposed to happen. You're not supposed to be able to drive on a zone like that, and that looked easy.
There's going to be a foul called.
Okay, here's a replay coming up. I believe this is of that fake block. As he comes all the way down the...
Gave him a little elbow, but yeah, that was Academy Award-winning lay down right there.
And if his feet were moving too, Marty,
yeah.
I don't believe there was a foul there, but they don't have the benefit of instant replay like we do.
So Moss will sit down. Coming in, back in the game is Cummings. So Cancilla goes to the line to shoot 1-1. Blaney comes out. Petnato goes back in. There's the first one is good. That's Nick's fourth point of the game. And he gets another one. 31-18, a 13-point lead. Oh, stolen away. Good heads-up play in there by Nick Cancilla. Bringing the ball up the court now is Kendall, being guarded by Cummings. Cancilla now dishes it back off to Petnato. There's a three-pointer off the iron. Doesn't go, but rebounded in there, but hammered, and he gets it. Nice follow through. And staying with that is Petnato.
Petnato being the thug Thug underneath the basket and just getting great body position. Watch this. You can see number 14 as he butts out his opponent, goes up high, and then gets the basket after being hammered.
Oh, that's great.
He's a sophomore. We're going to look forward to seeing him in years in the future.
That one doesn't go, but then almost, and it's going to be Nevada Union ball, I think. No, it isn't. Looked like it from here. Fans didn't like it, but referee right on top of it. So now Cummings will bring the ball up the court. 31-20, 11-point game. Rocklin there's thought about a fadeaway jumper, didn't take it, then trying to drive in the lane, and is going to be a foul called on Hopkinson.
Not much more Hopkinson could do in there, but foul him.
So they're in the bonus, double bonus. He'll have 2 at it. Makes both of them. Makes the first one, I should say. He'll shoot the next one. A lot of depth on this Rocklin Thunder team. That one doesn't go. Petnato with the rebound. Kendall will bring it up. Being guarded by Cummings. Good hustle. Long court, and then driving into the, too hard off the glass, but he gets his own rebound, cleans it up.
Zach Spencer doing the job underneath.
Cross court pass, looking for 3, doesn't take it, fakes him out, dishes it back off. There's a 3 going up, and nothing but net.
Holy cow.
Man, oh man, that's his second 3-pointer in a row. He's dangerous underneath the basket. Look at this, all the way coast to coast. Cancilla putting on quite a show tonight. 35-24, back to 11 points. Well, I like the way that Rocklin works that ball around the court. They always seem to find the open man. There's a feed low inside, but blocked. It's going to be a jump ball.
Wow.
Heads up by Zach Spencer. What a play on that one.
Wow, Zach Spencer going up and instead of blocking the ball, he just decided to grab it, pull it down, and wrestle it away.
Excellent.
That's
Excellent
fun to
play.
watch. Yeah, we get a replay on it, too. Watch this. Watch Zach go up in the air, and instead of blocking it, just grabs it, pulls it away.
That was close to not being a
jump ball.
Oh, I don't know what happened there. Lane and Spencer got stolen away, coast to coast, drives in, puts it up. Mark Hopkinson.
Great anticipation by Hopkins, making this a 9-point ball game with 2 minutes and 42 seconds left. Marty, they're showing some life.
They certainly are. That was a nice steal. Goes coast to coast. Excellent ball game. Looks like the Nevada Union Miners. Boy, the coach, Steve Taylor, not happy with what's going on here. As the Nevada Union Miners are playing up to their potential that they've had all year, and they're really,
you got to remember, Marty, what happened last year.
That's right, exactly right.
Same time, same station. This Rocklin team came into this gym and were beaten by the Miners, and they were a solid underdog then. So let's see if history can repeat itself.
So now Cummings will bring it up court. Into the game now is Cowan. They've got so many players. It's they can bring fresh bodies in all the time. Now they get it on over to Faulkner. He thought about a 3, doesn't take it. Inside the lane, being guarded heavily in there by Petnato. And there's going to be
that's a travel. He forced it in there and resulted in a turnover. But quickly, the Rocklin Thunder is going to full court press them again. This is a tough zone press.
no look pass over to Spencer. He takes it baseline, but this blocked, and it's going to be Nevada Union ball. Boy, Lane just knocked that one right away.
Yeah, it's obvious he's the dominant player on the court. I'm sure with this team or any team that he faces.
All right, there's Hopkinson. Now he gets it back inside low. And too hard, but recovered in there. Oh, nice defense by Brendan Lane.
Zach Spencer trying to find some room to eke the ball up, but finds nothing.
And there's going to be a block call going to the line to shoot two. 1:40 left, 35-26, 9-point game as Nevada Union continues to fight hard. But one of the problems you got here is that Coach Dulles is forced to stay with his starters a lot longer than the Rocklin Thunder has to.
It's a fact, and you can bet that that's going to show up at the end of the game with the fatigue. How long can Zach Spencer keep banging away with Brendan Lane?
Once again, a full court press, being double teamed. And now stolen away, going to dunk it. Oh, and it's knocked away. Turnaround jumper doesn't go. Recovered in there by Cancilla. And got all kinds of action going on. There's a nice play in there to Pettinato. And good series right there.
Wow.
I mean, that was something.
Talk about a momentum change. It goes from a block to a layup. Well executed by the NU Miners.
Lane was going in for a slam dunk. Now we got Hampton for a three, doesn't go. Kendall with the rebound. And now they get it over to Cancilla. All the way across court to Hopkinson. They dish it around. Fade away 15-footer off the iron, doesn't go. Rebounded by Lane. And here come the Thunder. But no, nice defense by Hopkinson. Thought about a three, didn't take it. There's a three from way downtown off the iron and recovered in there by Hopkinson. He'll bring it down, slow it up a little bit. Cross-court pass to Kendall. Kendall for three off the iron, doesn't go. Rebounded by Lane. Stolen away by Spencer. Now it's 14 seconds left to go in this half. 37-28. The clock continues to run as Cancilla trying to get the last shot, being guarded in there by Faulkner. Three-pointer going up, and he gets it. Nothing but net at the buzzer. Mark Kendall, what a shot call.
As they run off the court out the door, Marty, they pull it within 6 points after being down by, I believe it was as many as 16. The NU Miners finish with a flurry. I'll tell you, I didn't have to pay to get in there tonight, but I would have.
Yeah, this is well worth the price of admission by these fans that have come out here tonight. Wow. Well, we have to catch our breath here at the half. 37-31, a big three-pointer by Mark Kendall right at the buzzer. There's your line score.
You gotta love it. NU coming up with 15 points.
Yeah.
To pull within 6 at the half. Wow. Let's see. I think we've got a replay coming up here, courtesy of Gil Dominguez. So he goes up, and if you recall, that was going to be a slam dunk.
It was, got knocked away.
And then they turn it into a layup underneath, I believe. They get the ball to the middle, which is what you've got to do on a full court press.
Long pass cross court
to Zach. And then he feeds, and the great move underneath. That is Pettinato, the sophomore.
Boy, he's nice presence at that baseline. Went up there over two of the defenders. There's a shot of the Rocklin Thunder. As we watch the cheerleaders from Rocklin, we'll tell you that this NorCal Game of the Week is being underwritten this evening by Hanson Brothers Enterprises. Rental manager Greg Arthur wants you to know that HPE Rentals is a full-service rental facility in Grass Valley with a large selection of tools and equipment that you'll need every day. HPE Rentals carries only the best from Caterpillar, John Deere, Bobcat, and Kubota, and has everything you need from pressure washers, weeders, pruners, lifts, carpet cleaners, and wall steamers. It's all waiting for you at HPE Rentals, proud to be a part of the Hanson Brothers Enterprises.
And by Soft Answers, Dallas Wilfholm is your local computer genius and specializes in computer software management, design, and consultation. That's why Dallas and Soft Answers is the best friend your computer has ever had. Dallas is the one to call for all those hard-to-solve computer problems. So make your computer and computer system your friend again with help from Dallas Wilfholm and Soft Answers, a proud sponsor of NU Sports.
Hills Flat Lumber Company. There is plenty of winter left and snow on the ground still up here at Nevada Union. And be sure to stay warm with the help of the pros at Hills Flat. They carry a selection of heaters from the 125,000 BTU Monster Ready heater with 11-hour run cycle to the original Buddy propane heater we use in the Commander. The Buddy heater is quiet and odor-free and uses 1-pound propane cylinders. And it keeps our control room nice and warm. It's all at both locations at the Hills Flat Lumber Company in Colfax and in the new facility in Grass Valley. So shop with a pro shop at the new Hills Flat Lumber Company in Grass Valley.
And by our friends at Spencer Construction, now is the time to improve your home and get that remodeled kitchen and room addition you've been waiting for. Dollar for dollar, room additions and remodels are your best bet for improved home equity. And at Spencer Construction, you'll find a team of dedicated craftsmen ready to complete your project on time and on budget. Scott Spencer is also proud to once again donate his time to be this year's NU Minor Basketball Boosters Club president and supports all NU Minor sports.
And by Touchdown Productions, dedicated to bringing you only the best in local high school sports television. Thank you for joining us tonight as we continue our 11th season of high school basketball on our Foothill network of stations. And be sure to tune in next time as we travel back to Ali Gymnasium for the final 2 home games of the Lady Miners. The Lady Miners are looking for a home playoff game and as they open up their final week of play against the Oakmont Vikings. It's another important game for the Lady Miners on their road to the playoffs right here on your NorCal Game of the Week.
And Marty, we call it the Game of the Week, and tonight we've got exactly that. The Game of the Week. Who are those two guys?
I don't know. We have to put those guys in retirement, I think.
I wouldn't give them much camera time.
All right, let's take a stroll around a walk, a stroll,
whatever,
around the foothills. Here we go. Let's take a look at the boys basketball standings for the Pioneer Valley League, and there's Colfax on top with a 9-1 record. Bear River 7-3 with 2 losses to Colfax. But Mesa Verde and Whitney coming in at 7-3. So Placer with that big win the other night at 4-7.
Right.
And so it's going to be, I can't remember what the power rankings are, but Bear River and Colfax are definitely in.
You know, and Marty, a loss to Colfax may not be all that bad a thing. Going into the playoffs, they hadn't had anybody that really challenged them. Sometimes taking a loss like that can be a growing experience.
All right, go ahead, Paul. Take the lady basketball standings for the Pioneer Valley League.
And that's Placer on top, dominating with a 10-0 record, followed by Colfax 7-2, El Dorado 6-4, and there's our Bear River girls, who will always be at 4-4, followed by Whitney, Lincoln, and Mesa Verde.
Now Sierra Foothill boys basketball standings. There's Rocklin, which we're watching tonight. 9-0, Granite Bay 8-2, Del Oro at 6-3, and Nevada Union 4-5, with needing a must-win tonight to get into the playoffs.
And that can still happen. We're going to watch the second half and see if that is what the outcome is. Lady basketball standings here for the Sierra Football League. Del Oro 9-0, Granite Bay 8-2. There's our Nevada Union Miners 6-3, a 15-8 overall record, followed by Rocklin, Oakmont, Roseville, and Wood Creek.
And the boys basketball standings for the Central Valley Christian League. Vacaville on top 7-2 in league play, followed by Forest Lake at 6-2, and Victory Christian, and then Sacramento, Forest Hill, and Woodland.
Ladies basketball standings, Central Valley Christian League. We got Vacaville and Forest Lake sharing the lead at 8-1. Vacaville having a slightly greater advantage on their overall record. Sacramento 6-3, followed by Victory, Foothill, and Woodland still looking for their first win.
Here are the power rankings, the men's power rankings right now. Division I, Nevada Union at 17. You got to get to the 16th spot to be in there. Placer in Division III, and they're ranked at 23, so they're done.
They're done. Colfax number 1.
And Division IV and Bear River Division IV, 1 and 3, so that looks good. And Forest Lake is ranked number 4, so we've got a lot of Foothill teams in the playoffs again this year.
And you know, Marty, not to get ahead, that Colfax-Bear River game coming up in the playoffs could result in some kind of a basketball game. We'll be there.
That's correct. Here's the power rankings for the women's Division I, Nevada Union at 7, so they're sitting very comfortably in the playoff spot. Placer Division III at 5, Colfax Division IV ranked number 2, and Forest Lake number 7. So there's some home games coming up for those teams.
So now we're up to date. Marty, maybe you can quickly explain to those that don't know how the power rankings work.
Well, we'll talk about that later as the teams come on the court. And we'd like to tell you that this NorCal Game of the Week is being underwritten this evening by Statewide Homes. Statewide Homes is your exclusive full-service Fleetwood manufactured home dealership in Nevada County. Scott and Sherry Murray, along with Jerry and Pat Hanaway, have the latest home designs from the Fleetwood line and are ready to guide you through the entire home buying process. Interest rates are at a 3-year low, so there's never been a better time to get that home of your dreams. Statewide Homes is answering the need for affordable housing in Nevada County.
And by Grass Valley Glass, there's no need to let the winter chill drive up your heating costs when Grass Valley Glass is ready to come out to your house and give you a complete home inspection and analyze your window needs. Grass Valley Glass offers the complete line of energy-efficient windows from Milgard that carry a lifetime warranty and can install them for you before the winter gets even colder. So, Shauna, Marty, and NU football coach Chris Sawin specialize in everything that's glass and love to support NU Minor Sports, and that's Grass Valley Glass.
A to Z Ace Hardware and A to Z Garden Center. The A to Z Garden Center is ready to help you have the prettiest yard in your neighborhood. Of course, they carry fertilizer, seed, garden tools, but they also help you design your outdoor living area as well. Dan specializes in irrigation design, and Master Gardener Christine Smith will help you decide which plants will grow best for you in your patch of Nevada County dirt. As the service is free, so let April Reese know tell you why A to Z Garden Center should be the first stop on your list. It's all from A to Z Garden Center. All right, we're starting here with the third period, and right away a foul comes up, and going to the line to shoot 2 will be Brendan Lane. Well, he's got his 20 points this tonight. Now he's got 21, so he's hit his average already, and we're just now starting the third period.
Well, maybe they'll sit him down now he's got his points, huh, Marty?
Well, I don't think that's going to happen.
I don't think so. He might get 45.
So they start out very quickly as Lane drops in 2 from the free throw line.
Oh, and interestingly, they're going to go to a full court press. Now it looks like a man-to-man press. Oh, now they drop back into a zone.
Trying to keep him from getting it. Now a long pass down court. And look at this. That'll break that press. Blaney gets that 2 to match here to start this third period. Now Cummings works the top of the key, gets it on over to Garrison. They've got their starting lineup in. There's a three-pointer going up off the iron. Doesn't go. In and out. Rebounded by Whipholm, trying to bring it up the court. No-look pass to Cancilla, but now he drives into the paint, puts it up, left-handed, fall-away jumper. Hey, look at that.
Cancilla bringing it home. Great body language, great move under the basket.
Almost stolen away, but then now he's going to go to the line to shoot two. Take a look
Here's
at this.
the Cancilla basket. Watch the great body control here by Cancilla. Driving in the lane, keeps control, goes far out with his left hand.
Off the glass.
Terrific.
Well, that's the senior for you. 9 points, and that one's no good. The first one he's missed tonight. He's got 6 free throws. He got that one.
That's a pretty shot, I'll tell you. He's had some coaching over the years.
Full court press. I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, long pass down court. Good save. And fade away jumper, Blaney. Coach Jeff Dulles is he's got to be happy with what he's seeing. He's trailing in the game by 3 points, but thought about a three, didn't take it. That was Garrison. There's a three going up off the iron, and coming up with the rebound is Spencer. Full court press. He'll have to get that on over to Blaney. Got to get it across court. Blaney takes it, drives. With home for three, up and off the iron, but Hopkinson tried to get it, couldn't do it. And now Cummings will slow it up. 3-point game, 6:03 left. Marty Mortensen and Paul Brown saying thank you for joining us on this exciting NorCal game of the week. Doesn't go, and coming over the top, let's see what the...
That'll be on Wivholm.
Push.
They're calling it on Wivholm, a push under the basket. You couldn't see it from here, but bodies were flying.
That's second team foul for Nevada Union. They'll inbound. On over in the corner to Moss, and he...
That's a turnover.
Couldn't handle it. So once again, the full court press comes up. Long pass down court. And is he going to be able to save it? Oh, he does, but Cummings comes up with it. Over in the corner, looking at three, doesn't take it. Nice block in there by Spencer. There's a three, up off the iron, doesn't go. Blaney with the rebound. Wivholm now will bring it up. Thought about passing. Oh, he's hacked. And stolen away.
And they're going to get a foul. It looks like a foul is going to be on Hopkinson.
Looks like Cummings fouled Hopkinson on that one, but no call.
They're going to give him 2 shots. I'll tell you, Marty, the NU Miners have come out with energy this second half. There is no doubt about it. They're smelling like they can take one away.
And that one doesn't go, so Cummings with 6 free throws tonight misses that one. His first one tonight he's missed. Next one is up, and that's nothing but net. That's his 7th point of the game, all free throws. Now full court press again. Blaney with the ball, gets it over to Kendall in the game for Wivholm. He'll take it up. Nice ball handling, but now he's going to need some help. He's got it. Hopkinson stops, pumps, 15-footer off the iron, in the net. Mark Hopkinson with his 7th point of the game.
And don't look now, we got 2-point basketball game.
Fans going crazy now, driving into the paint, doesn't go. Tip back, Blaney's got it. Tried to block, he couldn't do it, and Lane puts it in. Full court press again. Got to get it down court. They do. Oh, nice save. It was tipped. No look pass. And up and nothing but net from Kendall for 3. 43-42. Rocklin driving in, and there's going to be a foul called again.
Wow. That's the 5th team foul on NU in this short third quarter.
They're getting in trouble.
Yeah, you don't want to give these guys the ball at the free throw line late in this game.
Hopkinson's got 4. Now there's a 3 from way downtown off the iron, short. Recovered in there by Lee. Lee will bring it up the court. There's Cancilla now. 15-footer, up and good.
Cancilla knew what he wanted to do from the time he got that ball, taking it to the middle.
The first lead sent early in the first period when it was 4-0 Nevada Union. So Nevada Union's fighting back. There's a three going up off the iron, doesn't go. And it's rebound by Lane, gets it in low. And he loses it out of bounds, but it's going to be
Lane, here's that shot by Cancilla. Nice shot from about 10 feet. Well squared up, put in the basket.
Rocklin ball. Now there's going to be a hold. 13, that's Colin Lee. Boy, they're really in trouble now with this foul. That's going to come back to really hurt them in that rest of this game. They're going to be in the Rocklin's going to be in the bonus here in just after the next foul. Now you have to be very careful. Now they get it out to Stover. Moss into the game. Backs over to Cummings. Drives right through everybody and puts it up one-handed. That was a nice drive right there.
That really was. He looked like he was slipping and falling as he split two defenders.
45-44. Full court press. Now they get it on over to Cancilla. Cancilla tries to drive the paint, and it's blocked by Lane. And it's going to be a steal. And he called timeout, I believe, didn't he, or not? Oh, they're going to call a foul on Moss. Now a full timeout being called by Steve Taylor as he's a little frustrated. Look at him. He's like ready to blow a gasket.
Well, you look at Steve Taylor. His face is red, and he is waving at his players. He's not used to having a game this close. On the other hand, there's Jeff Dellis. He knows his players are playing a whale of a ball game, and he is telling them to calm down, keep up the momentum, keep breaking that press. There's a shot of Steve Taylor.
Boy, he's really animated, isn't he?
I'm glad we don't have him mic'd up, Marty.
No kidding.
He's directing his players who, during this season, I doubt have only been up by 1 point this stage in the third quarter many times.
Trying to fire him up. It looks like he's been under a sun lamp for a couple hours. His face is really red. There's the line score. Nevada Union is putting on quite a show. That should be 45-44 if the math is right. It's 31 at the half. All right, now Kendall takes it back out, gets it over to Cancilla. Inside to Kendall. Three falling away. Mark Kendall for his third three-pointer of the night. Inside to Lane. Lane dishes it out. Cummings tries to go, and now they're going to be they're going to call a charge.
Wow, that's tough. His feet were moving, Marty, and so it was legitimately a foul. It was a block, but all he had to do was stop because Cummings had put his head down
started
like a
to go
bull.
Go right through him. So Cummings will go to the line to shoot 1 and 1. That's the 7th team foul on Nevada Union against 1 for the Thunder.
And Cummings makes another free throw. I don't think he's missed one tonight.
He's missed one.
Has he?
Yep. That's his 9th. All right, another full court press. Pettinato now. Oh, they're going to stolen away. Oh, they're going to get it back. Nope. It's going to be off of Colin Lee. One and one again going to the line. That's the 8th team foul now.
You're keeping the Thunder in the game, bro. You got half the points in the bell.
4th foul on Blaney. So Spencer's ready to go back in. In and out doesn't go, but recovered in there. Fadeaway jumper doesn't go. And that's Pettinato. Now get a ball over to Blaney. Across there, the three-pointer going up, and it's in and out. No, heartbreak. Oh, that was in, and then out. That would have been a big three-pointer. There's a three-pointer going up. Doesn't go. And saving it. No, he didn't save it. Good hustle in there by Cancilla.
I think there's going to be a foul call, Marty, on Pat Stover. No, they stepped on the end line. They stepped on the sideline, and it's going to be a Rocklin ball.
So now Stover will drop it off to Faulkner, being guarded in there by Kendall. They try to work it out. Good defense by Van Union. Stover thought about a three, didn't take it. Cummings now dishes it off to Faulkner. There's a three, doesn't go. And there's going to be a foul called.
And they're going to say he was shooting and give him a couple. It actually appeared to me that he was fouled prior to the shot, but they're going to give him two.
Well, you don't want to send this guy to the line. He is Mr. Automatic. He's
How many
9 out of 10.
9 out of 10. You know, if they put 47 points on the board, he's got 20% of the points from the foul line. He's only made one field goal.
That's exactly right. Guy's got a nice touch. Got that one. That's 9 fouls on Nevada Union, 1 on the Thunder.
That's a killer.
48-47. Missed that one. And it looked like Garrison came over the top, but no call. Well, now see what Nevada Union can do. 1-point game. Well, they got Spencer over to Pettinato. Now trying to drive in and gets it underneath, but then it's stolen away by Stover. He should have taken that shot, I think. Coach Dulles tried to get his team fired up. Now there's going to be a push underneath.
Looks like,
man, that was Pettinato.
Pettinato is putting a sophomore body on that big frame of Brendan Lane and doing what he can to keep him out of the lane.
Well, they're in the bonus right now, 10 foul. So having to come out now is Pettinato. Played a whale of a game tonight. Young sophomore. So the crowd yells air ball on Lane, but nothing but net on that one.
An air ball by Lane, that's something you're not going to see every day.
49-47 with 56 seconds left to go and counting. Bringing the ball up is John Wivholm. Gets a screen from Cancilla, but now they got to get it out to Lee. Lee tried to work inside, set a screen. On over to Cancilla. Now trying to drive the paint, can't do it. Back over to Spencer, looking, and comes across, and he's going to travel, turnover.
Not able to find any room under the basket there. With Brendan Lane on the bench now, they may go inside and see if Spencer can produce some points.
Taking it down to the final seconds before they can get the shot off. 2-point game, 12 seconds on the clock. Cummings with the ball. Trying to work it in, being guarded in there by Kendall. Kendall stops. And it rolls off. They got a long pass down court in the air and almost just right.
Almost beamed the cheerleaders what it did. It wasn't even close to the basket, but you know what? We got ourselves a basketball game here, Marty.
Man.
47-49.
Hey, as Grant Napier would say, if you don't like this, you don't like boys basketball.
That's
man.
right.
Oh, man. And you outplayed them outscored them 16-12. But boy, look at that discrepancy on the
Lines.
There's the line score, 49-47. But the discrepancy is, which is going to come down to haunt Nevada Union, is the 10 fouls to 1. How can that be so out of line like that?
Well, it would be convenient to blame it on the refs, but you can't do that.
No.
What it is NU knows they've got to be physical with this team if they're going to stay in this game. Right. They've got to put a body on Brendan Lane. They got to be physical underneath the basket, and that's what they're doing, and that's where a lot of the fouls are coming. Although, if you think about it, it's Jackson Cumming that's going to the line.
I know.
So, it's when he drives the basket and dishes is where they're picking up a lot of their fouls. So, Marty, we got to talk about a player of the game. You've got to start thinking about that. Well, I got to say that the man keeping them in the game right now is Zach Spencer. And for Rocklin, of course, it's got to be Brendan Lane or Jackson Cummings.
All right, now Spencer. Cross court pass inside to Cancilla. Turns, spins, moves, can't do anything with it. Gets it back out to Hopkinson. Wivholm now, top of the key. Trying to drive in, can't do it. Spins around, gets it off to Kendall. There's a shot up off the iron, doesn't go, and it's and there's going to be a foul called underneath on Garrison.
Garrison aggressive underneath, trying to position himself and basically mugged.
He did mug.
Yeah, he mugged Wivholm under the basket. So, but there are only 2 fouls on NU, so they're going to just take the possession.
So Wivholm try to inbound it. He better hurry. He does as Hopkinson comes out. Now they'll try to set up a play. To the outside. Over to Spencer. Kendall now. Clock continues to run. 20 seconds and counting on the shot clock. Wivholm being guarded in there. Now there's, I thought about a 3. Now he takes the 3 off balance, but it doesn't go. Lane with the rebound. Over in the corner to Garrison. Garrison stops, pumps, puts it up off the iron. Doesn't go. Rebounded by Cancilla. He's playing a hell of a game tonight. All right, that's blocked. Recovered in there by Lane.
Cancilla could have slowed that ball down and gotten a better look than that.
49-47. Cummings slows it down. Working the ball to the outside. The crowd is cheering on the Miner defense. Now they got it for a 3-pointer going up. Oh my goodness. Cummings with a big 3-pointer back up to 5. That quiets the crowd down a little bit. Wivholm bring it up. Drives, Cummings stops him. Now they'll work it around. Hopkinson's got four fouls on him. Cancilla thought about a 3, and he's tripped, and it doesn't go. Fouled before he shot, I believe.
Hey, and Nick Cancilla is really showing us something tonight.
Yeah, he certainly is.
He's a scrappy player. He isn't the tallest player out there. He isn't the most talented, but I'll tell you, just with his pure attitude and agility, gets open and gets a lot
There's
done.
a 3. Nothing but net from Wivholm for 3.
John Wivholm brings him to 2 points.
Doesn't go, and saved in there by Spencer. So now Wivholm will bring it up, gets it all the way down court. And Kendall thought about it. He drives into the, no foul called, but he drives into the lane. That young man is showing me some stuff tonight, isn't he?
The whole NU team is showing me some stuff tonight.
There's
Long
a
ball.
three-pointer. Doesn't go, but coming up with it, that is Blaney.
Jeff Dallas has got to love that shot.
52-52. Long pass cross court. Thought about a three, didn't take it. Gets it back out. Working around the corner. There's a three. It doesn't go. Lane with the rebound. Bringing the ball up is Faulkner. Oh, boy, that was a nice stop and go. And then there's a body block being thrown in there by Faulkner.
He and Wilhelm are having a little dance out there.
So now, NU on the attack. There's a three. He's got it.
John Wilhelm taking control of this game, and he's pumping his fist after making that long three.
4:24 left. Now they get it back out to Faulkner. He can't take the shot. Thought about a three. Good defense by Nevada Union over in the corner. Driving the ball is charge.
And who is it? It's John Wilhelm again, setting his feet and taking that charge. What? Oh, here's the super sophomore's basket as he goes to the hole. Beautifully done.
Mark Kendall with his 11th point of the game. He's showing me some stuff tonight, too.
Yeah, he is.
He's had to come in off the bench because they're in foul trouble, and now Wilhelm has got a bloody nose.
And they're attending to that. And he scored 2 3-point baskets and then made a big defensive play.
You don't want to take him out of the game.
No way. No way. Here it's got 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter, and NU is holding on to a 1-point lead, and it's because of Wilhelm's decisive play here. Let's see if they can get that nosebleed under control.
Looks like he's going to have to come out. He's indicating he got an elbow in the nose. That's got to smart.
Well, they'll sit him down.
Oh, Miners with a 54 1-point lead. Now they're going to, they saved it.
They got a timeout now.
Call.
This is a smart timeout by Jeff Dallas.
They were just out of sync, weren't they?
Yeah, that no one knew where they were supposed to be, and it also gives them time to get Wilhelm squared away and maybe back on the court. Well, Marty, we were hoping for a game like this. We saw the same kind of game in our bonus coverage with the JVs, and we got it.
I tell you, during the interview with Gill and Coach Dulles, he was saying about they played the worst half of basketball they've played all season, but boy, you can't say that here tonight.
No way. I need to think about it. NU's got nothing to lose. They need to win every game, and they need to get past this powerhouse Rocklin Thunder team. And with 3 minutes and 47 seconds left in a 1-point lead, they're doing it.
Minor magic they're calling for from the Minor Maniacs.
So far, they're beating them in the third quarter, and now they're beating them in the fourth quarter. Let's see if they can hold on. As you've said a couple of times, Marty, that 10 fouls that will take the Thunder to the line every time there is a foul now. That will be a big factor here.
All right, Cancilla now takes it in, and there's going to be an offensive charge
on Cancilla.
They're having a hard time stopping the nosebleed on Wilhelm, so he's going to be out for a while. Cutting up a bandage put under his nose. Inside drive, and doesn't go. But now they're going to call a foul.
And I'll tell you,
Spencer. Oh boy, I tell you, that was.
It's a heartbreak. Zach
Wilhelm
Spencer
getting
is
some
shaking his head.
attention. Lane misses the first one.
Coming out, Zach Spencer. Did he foul out, Marty?
No, he's only got 3. So Lane gets that one. It's a tie ball game with 3:25 left. So Nevada Union is going to have to be extra careful here. So bringing the ball up now is Kendall. Over in the corner to Hopkinson. Back out to Cancilla. They work it around. Fans cheering on their Miners. But there's a fadeaway jumper. Doesn't go. Rebounded by Lane. Big missed shot there. Looked like he had it covered and was in it. Nice. It could be a half-court violation. They save it. Yes. Now they're going to call a foul on.
That would be, looks
Kendall.
like on Kendall, yep. And every time that whistle blows now on that end of the court, it's going to be 2 shots.
That was the 3rd foul on Kendall. Reach in. Faulkner goes to the line.
But all of a sudden they've gone cold on the free throw line.
I know, exactly.
Lane missed one, and now
Faulkner misses one.
Yep.
Tie ball game, 2:46 left. This is exciting basketball. He makes that one. 1-point lead now for the Thunder. Bringing the ball up the court is Kendall. Gets it on over to Hopkinson. Now Kendall being guarded in there. Hopkinson. Oh my, that was a moving screen. Well, he's getting it from the fans, isn't he?
And he's getting it from the coach. Coach Dallas is in his face too. He'd better settle down or he's going to get teed up, and they don't need that. There they are over there talking, and they're not discussing the lunch menu.
No, they're certainly not. So now Cummings, a 1-point game. Cummings being guarded in there by Kendall. Trying to drive in, he does. Oh, look at that guy! What a move! He is so quick. So now Cancilla brings the ball up. Oh, nice block in there by Stover.
Cancilla forced it. He didn't get the look that they were looking for.
Now they'll try to run some time off the clock. You can't foul them. They'll go to the line.
They need to stop NU needs to stop Rocklin right here, right now.
Yeah, with a 3-point game. Dishes it out. Cummings for 3 off the iron. Rebounded. Big rebound by Blaney with 4 fouls. And that was a nice recovery. Coming back into the ball game is going to be Spencer. They need 1:14 left. There's a hold in there on Faulkner.
And that's still only the 5th foul.
So now Wilhelm comes back in the game.
Spencer also comes back in the game.
Spencer's back in. Boy, they have fought hard tonight, both teams.
This is good stuff.
108. They need to get a 3-pointer or get 2 and get the ball back very quickly. Wilhelm now, after they stop the nose bleeding. They'll try to get a 3, but now he gets shut out from taking it inside. They're going to have to get a shot off. 50 seconds left to go. Way in the corner of Blaney now. They got Cancilla, turns. There's a shot up and off the iron. Doesn't go. They got it. They got a breakaway coast to coast. Garrison doesn't go. Recovered in there, but they're going to call a foul on Cancilla. Hustled down the court.
Hopkinson had a good look. He had a good look at that three-point shot, and it just didn't fall for him.
Well, the Rocklin Thunder have been in a battle here.
Yeah.
Probably this would be the toughest game they've had all year.
It could be. And certainly NU, and I'm not giving this away yet. There's 33 seconds left, Marty, but NU can hold their head up high. That they've really put on a good show, their last showing here in this gymnasium this year. But there's still time. You know, looking back at this now, the fact that John Wilhelm came out of the game for so long, and he had momentum.
Yeah,
He did. He had hit a couple of three-point shots. He made that good offensive stop, and then he got the elbow. So we're going to talk about who's
our Combi Trophy winner for tonight.
the NU player of the game. There's so many we could do. It could be Cancilla. We could talk about Kendall. We could talk about Zach Spencer, who did so well defending.
Yeah, I think we're going to have to go so far tonight with the hustle and the defense. And with 11 points is Nick Cancilla. We'll have to give Nick our Combi Awards Player of the Game.
And we're going to give it to him on the hustle part of it.
Yeah, he did. He hustled all night long, the senior. Last night on the home court. So Nick Cancilla, our unanimous NU Player of the Game. 3-point game, 33 seconds, going to line to shoot two is Chris Garrison.
Cancilla sitting down, being fouled out.
And he makes his only point of the game tonight. That's a 4-point game. And the next one is good. 5-point game, full court press. Wilhelm's now got to hurry up and get it down the court.
They need to make something happen right now.
Over in the corner now to Hopkinson. They're going to have to get something going. There's a three-pointer, and he got it! Wow, 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 wow. Mark Kendall.
The fat lady ain't singing yet.
2-point game with 16 seconds left to go.
16.6 seconds. If they're going to foul and let him shoot, then they better do it quick. Let's see if we can get some idea what Coach Jeff Dellis is going to do. He's right here in front of us. He's talking to Wilhelm, and he's talking to Kendall about the inbounds pass.
Well, they're going to have to foul right away. They can't let the Rocklin Thunder run any time off that clock.
That's what you would think, certainly.
And send them to the line to shoot two and hope that they don't make any. That was a nice touch. Mark Kendall worked himself to the outside.
Wow.
And that's his fourth three-pointer of the game.
Talk about a big basket, though, when they need it. If that ball hadn't gone down, this thing is pretty much done.
Yep. Well, here we go. 17 seconds left to go in this ball game. They're going to inbound. They're going to have to foul. They got a full court press going.
They don't want to foul Cummings. They're going to get the ball across half court.
Oh, right there with a dunk. And there it is. Nice. They left them all alone down there. That's Lane with 2 points. There's a throw, and he's got a timeout call with 1 second left. 62-60.
1.4 seconds.
That was Spencer.
And he just got that timeout called after making that quick under the basket move.
What do you do here with 1.4 left?
Well, you got to look for you got to steal the inbounds pass and call a quick timeout. It's about the only thing you've got, Marty.
Did you see Lane sneak down the lane, and Lane snuck down the lane, got all the way down all by himself, a long down court pass, and I like the way he faked the ball to the net, stayed right there, let the defender go by, and then put it in off the glass. Yeah, I'd have to say that this is NU's playoff game tonight. I mean, they're ranked 17, and even a loss could move them up, maybe by hanging in there with Rocklin. There's a long and there's a clock. The clock went down, stolen away, but there's your final score.
Wow! And as Coach Jeff Dallas and Coach Steve Taylor shake hands in front of us here, Steve Taylor is shaking his head and wiping the sweat off of his brow. He knows he just got away with one. 2-point victory. What a fun game to watch.
Oh, that was great. I mean, the Miners didn't win, but it was they outplayed him the second half, outscored him the second half. But it was the.
We got Nick Cancilla coming over here. Our NorCal Game of the Week player of the game, Nick.
Put the headset on.
Put the headset on there.
Well, Nick, even though you lost the game tonight by 2 points, you hung in there, and your defensive work tonight, and you picked up 11 points. But all I got to say is you played a heck of a defensive game tonight. Good hustle, and we'd like to congratulate you as the Combi Trophy winner of the game of the week's player of the game.
Thank you. Let me ask you, Nick, how's it feel? This is the last time you're going to be on this floor as a senior. What are you feeling?
I'm sad right now. Now that it's all over. During the week, I was looking forward to this game a lot because I knew this was going to be my last home game. I'm a senior, so a lot of emotions are running right now.
I'll bet you are. You know, we gave you this Player of the Game award because of your hustle. You were all over the court tonight. How do you feel about your game and your overall sense of what happened here?
As a team, I thought we played great. I mean, Rocklin's undefeated. There's not much more we could have done. We played our best game, and individually, I was happy with the way I played because I was playing good defense the whole game. So.
Do you think this is the best game your team's played tonight?
By far this season.
Yeah. Well, you brought it at the right time, certainly, and it was a very entertaining and just like last year. You know, where you took these guys down last year, they had to come onto this court.
Yeah,
remembering that.
They were afraid. Even their coach said to me after the game just now that this was their toughest game on their schedule because they knew how our home crowd could get into the game. So.
Oh, you bet. The crowd keeps the carry, no question about it.
Yeah.
Why don't you recap the season for us, if you can? Tell us about what the highlights were.
Preseason was probably the funnest time of the year. We got to a couple championship games and tournaments. Unfortunately, we didn't play that well during season like we would have hoped to, but we're such a family on the team now that it doesn't matter. I mean, we're just playing for fun now.
Sure.
Had you guys played this game tonight and played it all season long, you'd be tied with the Rocklin Thunder because the intensity tonight was outstanding by all the players, and you guys got into foul trouble early in this second half, and I think that really was a difference in the game.
Yeah, fouls were definitely a factor, and we thought it was going a little one-sided to their team, but
yeah, it was. We saw 8-1 there at one point in time. So
I believe actually 10-1.
10-1 at one point.
Yeah, but I mean, you can't let that stop you.
No,
and so we played our heart out. So.
Yeah, you did. It's too bad you didn't win this game tonight, but you've had a fantastic season, and I know you played well all year long, and your play tonight was really outstanding.
It really was exceptional. So we'd like to award you with this plaque, and it will be engraved for you by by Combi Trophy and Awards. I understand this is your second one.
Yeah, I got one earlier in the season.
Well, good
great.
for you. That really says something, and you'll have these to brag to your grandkids here
Thank you.
as time goes by. So congratulations.
Thank you.
And good season.
Good game.
Thank you very much.
All right, Nick, thanks a lot. Nick Cancilla coming up there with our player of the game, sponsored by Combi Trophy and Awards, his second player of the game award, and he played a whale of a ball game tonight. It's tough to lose on your last game as a senior on your home court, but all in all, it was they played a whale of a game tonight, and we really enjoyed bringing this game to you.
It was one of the best we've seen all year.
Oh boy, we got to catch our breath, and we'd like to tell you that this NorCal Game of the Week has been underwritten this evening by Hanson Brothers Enterprises. The Hanson family is proud to bring you another great NU basketball season.
And by Debbie and Dallas Wilhelm of Soft Dancers, who are so proud of John Wilhelm, their son, number 2, who played a whale of a game tonight himself.
And by Hills Flat Lumber Company, Ed, Sandy, Jeff, Kennan, and Jason Pardini, along with Dave Cuddy, are proud to be a part of the NorCal Game of the Week.
And by Spencer Construction, Lori and Scott Spencer love to watch number 33, Zach Spencer, who easily could have been the player of the game.
And we love watching him tonight, too.
You bet.
And by Statewide Homes, Scott and Sherry Murray, along with Jerry and Pat Hanaway, love to support the NU Minor Athletics.
And by Grass Valley Glass, Shauna, Marty, and NU football coach Curtis Sawin support NU sports.
A to Z Ace Hardware and A to Z Garden Center, Dan Weed and his family are proud of these NU Miners.
And by Francis Cinto and Graziano LLP, Greg Francis, Dave Cinto, and George Graziano are happy to bring you this exclusive NU Minor basketball telecast.
And by Touchdown Productions, dedicated to bringing you only the best in local high school sports television. Thank you for joining us tonight as we continue our 11th season of high school basketball on our Foothill network of stations, and be sure to tune in next time as we travel back to Ali Gymnasium for the Sierra Foothill League basketball action as the Lady Miners welcome the Oakmont Vikings. It's another important game for the Lady Miners on their road to the playoffs right here on your NorCal Game of the Week, exclusively on ACTV Channel 20 in Auburn, and Suddenlink is Channel 16 in Colfax, Meadow Vista, Alta Sierra, and Weimar, and Lake of the Pines, Channel 7 throughout the Bear River area, and of course in Grass Valley and Nevada City. You can find the Game of the Week on NCTV Channel 11. Well, I tell you, exciting ball game, 62-60. As we catch our breath, we'll tell you that the executive producer and director for tonight's game was Gilbert M. Dominguez.
And replays and titles by Maverick King. Thank you, Maverick.
And your announcers for tonight's game, Paul Brown, along with me, Marty Mortensen.
Camera operators, Sean Kraszewski, Gary Feisey, Miles Everett, and Peter DiMartini. Thanks, guys. You did a great job tonight.
Yeah, excellent. Office manager and photographer, Lynn Dominguez.
And technical engineer, Paul Miskowski.
And remote facilities by the Commander 2. Commander 2 Maintenance, Plaza Tire and Auto Service. Game of the Week Award presented to Cancilla tonight. Combi Trophy and Awards and Touchdown Sportswear, Katie Stitches, Touchdown Accounting, Francis Cinto and Graziano, and Touchdown Productions, 274-2206. And for Paul Brown, Gil Dominguez, this is Marty Mortensen saying we'll see you next week on our NorCal Game of the Week. Good night, everybody.
Good night.